Most people live their entire lives playing it safe, seeking validation, following rules, waiting for a moment that never comes. But mastery doesn't wait. It doesn't ask for permission. It demands blood, focus, and fire. If you're not willing to burn the old version of yourself to the ground, you'll never rise. This book isn't for the comfortable, it's for the obsessed, the ones who feel deep in their bones that they were built for more and are finally ready to claim it. The Path of Mastery, Achieving Success and Dominance, written and published by Stoic Guardian. Introduction. The Path of Mastery is not another feel-good self-help book filled with cute quotes and temporary motivation. It's a weapon for those willing to face the truth about what it really takes to win. In a world that rewards comfort and punishes greatness, this book is a rebellion. Inside, you'll find 18 brutal, non-negotiable principles that reveal how elite performers dominate in every arena, not by chance, but by design. Whether you want to own your industry, redefine your identity, or simply stop playing small, this book is the blueprint. Through mindset, discipline, and strategy, it will help you tear through limitation, silence the noise, and build a legacy that can't be ignored. This is not inspiration. This is transformation. And once you begin, you don't go back. Chapter 1. Do not ask for permission. Success demands action, not approval. The world's most accomplished individuals share a common trait. They seize opportunities without waiting for someone else's go-ahead. This mindset separates leaders from followers, innovators from imitators. When you stop seeking permission, you unlock a realm of possibilities that others never experience. Consider the greatest achievements in history. They were not born from committees or consensus. They emerged from individuals who dared to act on their vision, regardless of what others thought. By embracing this mentality, you position yourself at the forefront of progress and innovation. Asking for permission often stems from fear of failure, criticism, or stepping out of line. But these fears are precisely what hold most people back from realizing their full potential. When you shed this need for external validation, you free yourself to pursue your goals with unwavering determination. This does not mean acting recklessly or disregarding others entirely. It means trusting your judgment and having the courage to stand by your decisions. It means taking calculated risks and being willing to face the consequences, good or bad. This approach builds resilience and self-reliance, two crucial qualities for long-term success. In professional settings, this mindset can be transformative. Instead of waiting for your boss to assign you projects, proactively identify areas for improvement and take initiative. Present solutions, not just problems. This approach not only drives progress, but also marks you as a valuable asset and a natural leader. Entrepreneurship embodies this principle perfectly. Successful entrepreneurs do not wait for ideal conditions or unanimous support. They see opportunities where others see obstacles and act decisively. They understand that seeking permission often means missing the moment. In personal growth, this principle is equally powerful. Do not wait for someone to give you permission to pursue your passions, improve your skills, or change your life. The power to make these decisions lies within you. By taking ownership of your choices and actions, you become the architect of your own destiny. Remember, every time you ask for permission, you hand over your power to someone else. You give them the ability to limit your potential, to say no to your dreams. By choosing to act without seeking approval, you reclaim that power. You declare to the world, and more importantly to yourself, that you are capable of making your own decisions and charting your own course. This mindset shift can be challenging at first. Years of conditioning have taught many of us to seek approval before acting. Start small. Make decisions in areas of your life where the stakes are lower. As you build confidence in your judgment, gradually apply this principle to more significant aspects of your life and career. Embracing this mindset does not mean disregarding laws, ethical considerations, or the well-being of others. It means having the courage to act on your convictions, to pursue your goals with determination, and to take responsibility for your choices. It means living life on your own terms, not according to others' expectations or limitations. In the end, the most fulfilling and successful lives are lived by those who dare to act, who refuse to be held back by the need for constant approval. They understand a fundamental truth. Permission is not a prerequisite for success. Action is. So stop asking for permission. Start taking action. Your future self will thank you for the bold steps you take today. Chapter 2. Master your fitness and health. Your body is not just a vessel. It is your most powerful tool for achieving greatness. The journey to mastery begins with mastering yourself, and that starts with your physical well-being. A strong, healthy body is the foundation upon which all other successes are built. It is not vanity, it is necessity. Too often people neglect their health in pursuit of other goals, not realizing that peak physical condition is the key to unlocking peak performance in every area of life. When you prioritize your fitness and health, you are investing in your future success. Every workout, every nutritious meal, every good night's sleep is a deposit in the bank of your potential. Physical fitness goes beyond mere aesthetics. It is about building a body that can withstand the rigors of your ambitions. It is about having the energy to outwork your competition, the stamina to persevere when others falter, and the mental clarity to make critical decisions under pressure. When you push your body to its limits, you discover that your mind can go even further. Nutrition plays a crucial role in this journey. The food you consume is not just fuel. It is the building blocks of your future self. Choose wisely. Opt for foods that nourish your body and brain, that provide sustained energy rather than quick fixes. Treat your body like the high-performance machine it is, and it will reward you with unparalleled output. Sleep, often overlooked in our hustle culture, is where the magic of transformation happens. It is during rest that your body repairs, your mind consolidates learning, and your willpower recharges. Prioritize sleep as you would any other critical task. It is not a luxury, it is a necessity for those aiming for the top. Stress management is the silent killer of potential. Learn to harness stress as a motivator rather than letting it cripple you. Incorporate practices like meditation, deep breathing, or yoga into your routine. These are not indulgences, they are tools that sharpen your most valuable asset, your mind. Consistency is key in mastering your fitness and health. It is not about extreme measures or quick fixes. It is about building sustainable habits that become as natural as breathing. Start small if you must, but start today. Each day you delay is a day of potential lost. Challenge yourself regularly. Your body adapts to the demands you place on it. If you are not pushing your limits, you are not growing. Set ambitious fitness goals and pursue them with the same fervor you apply to your professional aspirations. The discipline you develop in the gym will spill over into every aspect of your life. Remember, health is wealth in its truest form. All the success in the world means nothing if you do not have the health to enjoy it. By mastering your fitness and health, you are not just preparing for success, you are living it. You are becoming the best version of yourself, day by day, rep by rep. As you embark on this journey, know that it will not always be easy. There will be days when motivation wanes, when the comfort of old habits calls. These are the moments that define you. Push through. The temporary discomfort of discipline pales in comparison to the pain of regret. Your body is your lifelong partner in success. Treat it with respect, challenge it with love, and watch as it carries you to heights you never thought possible. Master your fitness and health, and you master the foundation of a truly extraordinary life. Chapter 3. Refine your appearance. First impressions are not just important, they are everything. In the blink of an eye, people form judgments that can open doors or slam them shut. Your appearance is not just about vanity, It is a powerful tool of communication. It tells the world who you are before you even speak a word. Mastering this silent language is crucial for those who aspire to greatness. Your appearance is your personal brand made visible. It is a reflection of your attention to detail, your self-respect, and your understanding of the world around you. When you refine your appearance, you are not just changing how others see you, you are changing how you see yourself. This shift in self-perception is transformative, boosting confidence and commanding respect. Start with the basics. Grooming. Impeccable personal hygiene is non-negotiable. It shows that you value yourself and respect those around you. Pay attention to the details that others might overlook. Clean, trimmed nails, well-maintained hair, fresh breath. These small elements combine to create an overall impression of someone who is in control and worthy of trust. Your wardrobe is your armor in the battle for success. Choose clothes that fit well and suit your body type. Quality trumps quantity every time. Invest in a few well-made pieces rather than a closet full of mediocre items. Learn the basics of style and color coordination. Understand that dressing well is not about following trends. It is about creating a timeless, powerful image that aligns with your goals. Posture and body language speak volumes. Stand tall, make eye contact, and move with purpose. These non-verbal cues signal confidence and competence. Practice them until they become second nature. Remember, how you carry yourself physically affects how you feel mentally. By adopting the posture of success, you prime your mind for achievement. Affinity plays a crucial role in refining your appearance. A healthy, well-maintained physique not only looks good, but also radiates energy and vitality. Regular exercise improves your posture, enhances your skin's appearance, and boosts your overall presence. It is an investment that pays dividends in both your personal and professional life. Skincare is not vanity, it is self-care. A clear, healthy complexion is a sign of overall well-being. Develop a simple but effective skincare routine. Protect your skin from the sun, stay hydrated, and get adequate sleep. These habits will keep you looking fresh and vibrant, even under pressure. Your smile is a powerful asset. Take care of your teeth and practice genuine smiling. A warm, confident smile can disarm critics, win allies, and create opportunities. It is the universal language of approachability and charisma. Remember, refining your appearance is not about conforming to someone else's standards. It is about presenting the best version of yourself to the world. It is about aligning your outer appearance with your inner ambitions. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you perform at your best. Be mindful of the message your appearance sends in different contexts. What works in one setting might be inappropriate in another. Develop the ability to adapt your style to various situations while maintaining your personal brand. This flexibility demonstrates social intelligence and respect for others. Ultimately, refining your appearance is about taking control of how you present yourself to the world. It is a form of self-respect and a declaration of your intentions. When you master this aspect of your life, you create a powerful first impression that opens doors and creates opportunities. Your refined appearance becomes a silent ambassador, paving the way for your success long before you enter a room. Chapter 4. Build wealth and prosperity. Wealth is not just about money. It is about freedom. The freedom to make choices, to pursue your passions, and to create the life you envision. Building wealth and prosperity is not a game of chance. It is a strategic pursuit that requires discipline, foresight, and unwavering commitment. It is the foundation upon which you can build a life of impact and influence. The journey to wealth begins with a shift in mindset. Stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like an investor. Every dollar you earn has the potential to work for you, to multiply and grow. Develop a habit of asking yourself, Is this purchase bringing me closer to my financial goals or pushing me further away? This simple question can revolutionize your relationship with money. Financial education is your most powerful tool. The wealthy understand money. They speak its language fluently. Immerse yourself in books, courses, and mentorship opportunities that expand your financial literacy. Learn about investing, tax strategies, and wealth preservation. Knowledge is not just power. In the world of finance, it is profit. Diversification is key to building lasting wealth. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes, stocks, real estate, businesses, and more. This strategy not only mitigates risk, but also opens up multiple streams of income. The truly wealthy do not rely on a single source of revenue. They create an ecosystem of wealth generation. Embrace the power of compound interest. Start investing early and consistently. Time is your greatest ally in wealth building. A small amount invested regularly over a long period can grow into a fortune. This is not get rich quick. This is get rich smart. Patience and persistence are your virtues on this journey. Live below your means, but think above them. Frugality is not about deprivation. It is about prioritization. Cut ruthlessly on things that do not matter to you, so you can spend lavishly on things that do. This approach allows you to save and invest more while still enjoying life. Remember, the goal is not to die rich, but to live rich. Surround yourself with people who elevate your financial thinking. Your network is your net worth. Seek out mentors who have achieved the level of wealth you aspire to. Learn from their successes and their mistakes. Their wisdom, earned through years of experience, can save you decades of trial and error. Develop multiple skills that increase your market value. In today's economy, specialization is important, but versatility is invaluable. The more problems you can solve, the more valuable you become. Continuously invest in your personal and professional development. Your skills are your most reliable asset. Understand the power of leverage. Use other people's time, money, and resources to accelerate your wealth-building journey. This could mean hiring a team, partnering with investors, or utilizing credit strategically. Leverage allows you to achieve more with less, amplifying your efforts and returns. Be prepared to take calculated risks. Wealth rarely comes to those who play it safe all the time. Learn to assess opportunities, weigh potential rewards against risks, and make bold moves when the odds are in your favor. Remember, every great fortune began with a bold decision. Give back strategically. Philanthropy is not just a moral imperative, it is a powerful tool for network building and tax optimization. Find causes that align with your values and contribute in ways that create lasting impact. This not only helps others, but also enriches your life and can open doors to new opportunities. Building wealth and prosperity is a lifelong journey. It requires discipline, strategic thinking, and the ability to delay gratification. But the rewards, financial freedom, the power to impact lives, and the ability to leave a lasting legacy are immeasurable. Start today, stay committed, and watch as your wealth grows, bringing with it a life of true prosperity and purpose. Chapter 5. Live by a code. In a world of shifting values and fleeting trends, living by a personal code is your anchor. It is not just about morality, it is about defining who you are and what you stand for. Your code is your compass, guiding your decisions and actions through the complex landscape of life. It is the foundation of your character and the source of your strength. Developing your personal code begins with deep self-reflection. What are your non-negotiable values? What principles do you refuse to compromise, regardless of the circumstances? These are not just lofty ideals, they are the practical guidelines that will shape your daily choices and long-term decisions. Take the time to articulate these values clearly, write them down, make them concrete, Your code should be challenging. It should push you to be better than you were yesterday. Include principles that stretch you, that require discipline and courage to uphold. This might mean committing to always telling the truth, even when it is uncomfortable. It might mean vowing to always keep your word, no matter how inconvenient. These commitments forge your character in the fires of daily challenge. Consistency is key. Your code is not a set of guidelines to be followed when convenient. It is a way of life. It should inform your actions whether you are in the boardroom or alone in your home. This unwavering adherence builds integrity, the alignment of your words, actions, and values. Integrity is the bedrock of trust, and trust is the currency of success in both personal and professional realms. Your code should be a source of clarity in times of confusion. When faced with difficult decisions, refer back to your principles. They will guide you when emotions cloud your judgment or when the path forward is unclear. This clarity of purpose is invaluable in a world of constant distraction and conflicting priorities. Remember, your code is personal. While it may be inspired by others, it should ultimately be a reflection of your deepest convictions. Do not adopt principles simply because they sound good or because others expect them of you. Your code must resonate with your authentic self. Only then will it have the power to truly guide and motivate you. Be prepared to stand alone at times. Living by a code means making choices that others might not understand or agree with. It requires the courage to go against the grain when your principles demand it. This might cost you in the short term, but the long-term rewards of self-respect and earned trust are immeasurable. Your code should evolve as you grow. As you gain new experiences and insights, revisit your principles. Are they still aligned with your deepest values? Do they still challenge you to be your best self? Be willing to refine and expand your code as you mature. This evolution ensures that your principles remain relevant and powerful throughout your life. Living by a code also means holding yourself accountable. When you fall short of your principles, and you will, because you are human, acknowledge it. Learn from it. Use these moments as opportunities for growth rather than excuses for abandonment. Your response to failure is as much a part of your code as your commitment to success. Share your code with those closest to you, not to impose it on them, but to help them understand you better. This transparency builds deeper connections and sets clear expectations in your relationships. It also creates a support system that can help you stay true to your principles when temptation or doubt creep in. Your personal code is not a constraint. It is a liberation. It frees you from the tyranny of indecision and the whims of circumstance. It gives you a framework for living with purpose and integrity. In a world that often seems chaotic and unpredictable, your code is your constant. It is the foundation upon which you build a life of meaning, impact, and fulfillment. Embrace the power of living by a code. Let it shape your character, guide your decisions, and define your legacy. In doing so, you not only improve your own life, but also inspire others to live with greater purpose and integrity. Your code becomes your signature, leaving an indelible mark on the world long after you are gone. Chapter 6. Become resourceful. Resourcefulness is the ultimate skill in a world of constant change and challenge. It is not about having everything you need. It is about making the most of what you have. The truly resourceful individual sees opportunity where others see obstacles, finds solutions where others find excuses. This mindset is the key to thriving in any circumstance, to achieving more with less. At its core, resourcefulness is about creativity and adaptability. It is the ability to look at a problem from multiple angles, to connect seemingly unrelated ideas to form innovative solutions. Cultivate this skill by constantly challenging yourself to find new ways to use familiar tools. Practice solving problems with limited resources. This exercise trains your mind to see beyond the obvious, to uncover hidden potential in every situation. Knowledge is your greatest resource. In the age of information, ignorance is a choice. Develop a voracious appetite for learning. Read widely, not just in your field of expertise, but across diverse subjects. This broad knowledge base becomes a well of ideas and insights you can draw from when facing challenges. Remember, every piece of information you acquire is a potential tool in your resourcefulness arsenal. Network relentlessly. Your network is an extension of your resources. Cultivate relationships with people from diverse backgrounds and industries. Each connection is a potential source of knowledge, opportunity, or support. Be generous with your own resources, time, knowledge, connections. This generosity often returns multiplied, expanding your sphere of influence and your ability to get things done. Master the art of asking good questions. The right question can unlock resources you did not know existed. It can reveal new perspectives, uncover hidden information, and inspire creative solutions. Develop the habit of asking, "What if?" and "How else?" These questions challenge assumptions and open up new possibilities. Embrace constraints. Often limitations are seen as obstacles, but the resourceful mind sees them as catalysts for innovation. When resources are scarce, creativity flourishes. Challenge yourself to achieve your goals with less. This not only develops your problem-solving skills, but also often leads to more elegant, efficient solutions. Develop a deep understanding of the systems and processes around you. Whether it is in your workplace, your industry, or society at large, knowing how things work allows you to leverage these systems more effectively. Look for inefficiencies and opportunities for improvement. The ability to optimize and innovate within existing frameworks is a hallmark of true resourcefulness. Cultivate resilience. Resourcefulness often means persevering in the face of setbacks. Develop the mental toughness to keep searching for solutions when the easy answers do not work. See failures as feedback, not as endpoints. Each unsuccessful attempt provides valuable information that brings you closer to a successful outcome. Learn to improvise. While planning is important, the ability to think on your feet and adapt quickly is invaluable. Practice making decisions with incomplete information. Develop the confidence to act decisively in uncertain situations. This skill allows you to seize fleeting opportunities and navigate unexpected challenges. Stay curious about how things work. Take things apart, literally and figuratively. Understanding the components of systems and objects allows you to repurpose and recombine them in novel ways. This curiosity, combined with practical knowledge, is the foundation of innovation. Chapter 7. Do what others won't. Success lies beyond the boundaries of comfort and convention. The path to greatness is paved with tasks, challenges, and responsibilities that the majority shy away from. Embracing this principle, doing what others won't, is what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. It's the secret ingredient in the recipe for unparalleled achievement. This mindset begins with a fundamental shift in perspective. Where others see drudgery, you must see opportunity. Those tedious tasks, those uncomfortable conversations, those daunting challenges that everyone else avoids, they are your stepping stones to excellence. By willingly taking on what others shirk, you immediately set yourself apart from the crowd. Understand that discomfort is the price of growth. The tasks and challenges that make you uncomfortable are precisely the ones that will stretch your abilities and expand your skill set. Embrace this discomfort. Seek it out. It's in these moments of challenge that you forge your character and capabilities. Consistency in doing the difficult things builds an unshakable work ethic. It's not about occasional bursts of intense effort. It's about showing up day after day, especially when you don't feel like it. This relentless consistency compounds over time, creating a gap between you and your peers that widens with each passing day. Learn to find joy in the grind. There's a unique satisfaction in knowing you're pushing yourself harder than others are willing to push themselves. This isn't about comparison for ego's sake. It's about setting a personal standard of excellence that few will match. Let this be your motivation when tasks seem mundane or challenges feel overwhelming. Be the first to volunteer for difficult projects. Stay late when others are rushing home. Come in early when others are still asleep. Not as a show of bravado, but as a commitment to your craft and your goals. These extra hours, these additional efforts, accumulate into a mastery that cannot be shortcutted. Understand that doing what others won't often means working in isolation. You may find yourself alone in your pursuits, misunderstood by peers who don't share your drive. Embrace this solitude. Use it as an opportunity for deep focus and self-reflection. The path of least resistance is crowded. The path of most resistance leads to unparalleled heights. Cultivate resilience. Doing what others won't means facing more failures, more criticism, and more setbacks. Each of these is a test of your commitment. View them not as obstacles but as filters, weeding out those who aren't serious about success. Your ability to persist where others quit becomes your superpower. Remember, this principle applies beyond just work. It extends to personal development, relationships, and health. Be willing to have the difficult conversations others avoid. Commit to the long-term health habits others neglect. Invest time in personal growth when others are distracted by fleeting pleasures. Doing what others won't isn't about martyrdom or burnout. It's about strategic discomfort and calculated effort. It's about understanding that extraordinary results require extraordinary input. Balance is crucial. Rest and recovery are part of the process. But when it's time to work, you push harder, reach further, and persist longer than the rest. By embracing this mindset, you're not just working harder, you're working smarter. You're identifying the high-leverage activities that others overlook or avoid. This approach compounds your efforts, accelerating your progress towards your goals. In a world where mediocrity is the norm, doing what others won't is your ticket to excellence. It's a daily choice to push beyond the comfortable, to embrace the challenging, and to pursue the extraordinary. This is how legends are made, how barriers are broken, and how new standards are set. Choose this path, commit to it fully, and watch as you surpass not just others, but also your own expectations of what's possible. Chapter 8. Destroy your comfort zones. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Your comfort zone, while safe and predictable, is also the space where dreams stagnate and potential withers. To achieve greatness, to unlock your true capabilities, you must make destroying your comfort zones a deliberate and ongoing practice. This isn't about recklessness, it's about strategic discomfort that propels you towards your goals. Begin by identifying your comfort zones. These are the areas in your life where you feel secure but unchallenged. They might be professional, personal, or social. Recognize that while these zones feel good, they are limiting your growth. True progress happens at the edge of discomfort, where you're stretched but not broken. Challenge yourself daily. Set a goal to do one thing every day that scares you or pushes you beyond your usual boundaries. This could be as simple as speaking up in a meeting if you're usually quiet, or as bold as pitching an innovative idea to your boss. The size of the challenge matters less than the consistency of pushing your limits. Embrace failure as a teacher. When you step out of your comfort zone, you will fail. This is not just normal, it's necessary. Each failure is a data point, a lesson that refines your approach and builds your resilience. Reframe your view of failure from something to be avoided to something to be learned from. Seek out new experiences relentlessly. Try new skills. Visit unfamiliar places. Engage with people outside your usual circle. Each new experience rewires your brain, creating new neural pathways that enhance your adaptability. This expanded perspective becomes invaluable in problem-solving and innovation. Challenge your beliefs and assumptions regularly. Many comfort zones are mental constructs based on limiting beliefs about what you can or cannot do. Question these beliefs. Ask yourself, what if the opposite were true? This simple exercise can open up possibilities you never considered before. Set ambitious goals that force growth. If your goals don't scare you a little, they're not big enough. These goals should require you to become someone different, someone more capable to achieve them. The process of striving for these goals will naturally push you out of your comfort zones. Practice discomfort in controlled environments. This could mean taking cold showers to build mental toughness, fasting to develop discipline, or public speaking to overcome social anxiety. These voluntary discomforts build your capacity to handle stress and uncertainty in all areas of life. Surround yourself with people who challenge you. Seek out mentors, peers, and friends who push you to be better. Their expectations and examples will naturally expand your comfort zones. Be the least experienced person in the room sometimes. It's a fast track to growth. Commit to continuous learning. The moment you think you know enough is the moment you start to become obsolete. Adopt a beginner's mindset. Take courses. Read widely. Attend workshops in areas outside your expertise. The discomfort of being a novice is a small price to pay for expanding your capabilities. Reflect on your progress regularly. Keep a journal of your comfort zone destroying activities. This serves two purposes. It holds you accountable, and it provides a record of your growth. Looking back on challenges you've overcome boosts your confidence to face new ones. Remember, destroying your comfort zones is not about living in a constant state of anxiety. It's about expanding what you're comfortable with, continuously pushing the boundaries of your capabilities. As you do this, what once seemed impossible becomes your new normal. The process of destroying your comfort zones is lifelong. As you grow, new comfort zones will form. Your task is to recognize them and push beyond them continually. This perpetual growth mindset is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who plateau. Embrace discomfort as a sign of progress. When you feel uncomfortable, know that you're on the right track. You're in the space where growth happens, where breakthroughs occur. This is where you become the person capable of achieving your most ambitious dreams. Chapter 9. Direct your focus, direct your energy. In the pursuit of mastery and success, your ability to direct your focus and energy is paramount. It's not just about working hard, it's about working smart, channeling your efforts with laser precision towards your most important goals. This skill, the art of directed focus and energy, is what separates the truly successful from those who merely stay busy. Start by gaining clarity on your priorities. In a world full of distractions, knowing exactly what matters most is your compass. Take time regularly to reflect on your long-term goals and how your daily actions align with them. This clarity acts as a filter, helping you distinguish between activities that move you forward and those that merely keep you occupied. Develop the habit of deep work. In an age of constant interruptions, the ability to focus deeply on cognitively demanding tasks is a superpower. Create environments and routines that support prolonged, uninterrupted concentration. This might mean turning off notifications, finding quiet spaces, or using time-blocking techniques to dedicate specific hours to your most important work. Master the art of saying no. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something crucial. Be ruthless in protecting your time and energy for what truly matters. This doesn't mean being uncooperative. It means being strategic about your commitments. Learn to decline opportunities and requests that don't align with your core objectives, no matter how tempting they might seem. Understand the power of selective ignorance. In an information-rich world, choosing what to ignore is as important as choosing what to focus on. Be deliberate about your information diet. Unsubscribe from unnecessary emails, limit social media use, and be selective about the content you consume. This frees up mental space for what's truly important. Practice mindfulness to sharpen your focus. Regular meditation or mindfulness exercises can dramatically improve your ability to concentrate and manage your energy. Even a few minutes a day can enhance your mental clarity and emotional regulation, making you more effective in directing your efforts. Leverage your natural energy rhythms. Understand when you're most alert and productive, and schedule your most important tasks during these peak times. This might mean tackling creative work in the morning if you're an early bird, or strategic planning in the evening if you're a night owl. Aligning your work with your body's natural rhythms maximizes your efficiency and output. Implement systems to manage your focus and energy. Use tools like to-do lists, project management software, or personal productivity methods like the Pomodoro technique to structure your work. The goal is to reduce decision fatigue and create a framework that naturally channels your efforts towards your priorities. Cultivate the skill of monotasking. Multitasking is a myth that fragments your focus and depletes your energy. Train yourself to fully engage with one task at a time. This not only improves the quality of your work, but also conserves mental energy, allowing you to sustain high performance over longer periods. Regularly audit your time and energy expenditure. Keep a log of how you spend your days for a week. Analyze where your time and energy are going. Are they aligned with your goals and priorities? This awareness is often eye-opening and can motivate significant changes in how you allocate your resources. Understand the role of rest in maintaining focus and energy. Pushing yourself without adequate recovery leads to burnout, not breakthrough. Incorporate strategic breaks, proper sleep, and leisure activities into your routine. These aren't indulgences. They're investments in your long-term productivity and creativity. Learn to manage your emotional energy. Negative emotions like stress, anxiety, and anger can be massive energy drains. Develop strategies to regulate your emotional state, whether through exercise, journaling, or talking with a trusted friend or mentor. Emotional intelligence is key to maintaining focused energy over the long term. Remember, directing your focus and energy is a skill that improves with practice. It requires constant refinement and adaptation as your goals and circumstances change. But mastering this skill is transformative. It allows you to accomplish more in less time, to make consistent progress towards your most important goals, and to operate at a level of effectiveness that few achieve. By consciously directing your focus and energy, you're not just working, you're sculpting your future with every action. This intentional approach to your efforts ensures that each day brings you closer to your vision of success, making the journey not just productive, but profoundly fulfilling. Chapter 10. Excel at the unpleasant. True mastery and success often hinge on your ability to excel at tasks and situations that others find unpleasant. This principle is not about masochism. It's about recognizing that the path to extraordinary achievement is often paved with challenges that most people avoid. By embracing and excelling at these unpleasant aspects, you set yourself apart and accelerate your journey to the top. Begin by reframing your perspective on unpleasant tasks. Instead of viewing them as burdens, see them as opportunities for growth and differentiation. The very fact that others shy away from these challenges makes them valuable. Your willingness to tackle them head-on immediately puts you in a league of your own. Develop a mindset of embracing discomfort. Understand that growth and comfort rarely coexist. The tasks and situations that make you uncomfortable are often the ones that will propel you forward the most. Train yourself to see discomfort as a signal that you're on the right track, pushing your boundaries and expanding your capabilities. Start small and build your discomfort muscle. Like any skill, excelling at the unpleasant requires practice. Begin with minor inconveniences or small tasks you typically avoid. As you build confidence and resilience, gradually take on bigger challenges. This progressive approach builds your capacity to handle increasingly difficult situations. Identify the unpleasant but high-impact activities in your field. These might be tasks like cold calling in sales, debugging in software development, or handling difficult clients in customer service. Whatever they are, make it your mission to become exceptionally good at them. This expertise will set you apart and make you invaluable. Use visualization and positive self-talk to prepare for unpleasant tasks. Before engaging in a challenging activity, visualize yourself succeeding. Remind yourself of past successes and the growth that comes from pushing through discomfort. This mental preparation can significantly improve your performance and resilience. Break down unpleasant tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Often, the anticipation of an unpleasant task is worse than the task itself. By dividing it into smaller components, you make it less daunting and more approachable. This strategy also allows you to build momentum and confidence as you progress. Seek out mentors or role models who excel in areas you find challenging. Learn from their approaches and mindsets. How do they handle the unpleasant aspects of their work? What strategies do they use to excel where others falter? Their insights can provide valuable perspectives and techniques. Develop a reward system for tackling unpleasant tasks. While the long-term benefits of excelling at these challenges are significant, short-term rewards can help maintain motivation. Celebrate your willingness to engage with difficult tasks, regardless of the immediate outcome. This positive reinforcement builds a habit of embracing challenges. Practice mindfulness when engaging in unpleasant activities. Stay present and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This awareness can help you separate the actual difficulty of the task from your emotional reaction to it, making it easier to persist and excel. Use unpleasant tasks as opportunities to innovate. Often, tasks are unpleasant because they're inefficient or poorly designed. Look for ways to improve processes or develop new approaches. Your willingness to engage deeply with these challenges can lead to innovative solutions that benefit not just you, but your entire field. Cultivate a sense of pride in your ability to handle what others avoid. This isn't about ego, it's about recognizing the value and strength in your willingness to do what's necessary. Let this pride fuel your continued growth and resilience in the face of challenges. Remember, excelling at the unpleasant doesn't mean you have to enjoy every moment. It means you recognize the value in these tasks and commit to mastering them. Over time, what once seemed unpleasant may become neutral or even satisfying as you see the results of your efforts. By making it your mission to excel at the unpleasant, you're not just improving specific skills, you're developing a mindset of resilience and determination that will serve you in all areas of life. This approach transforms obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into stepping stones. It's a powerful way to accelerate your growth, stand out in your field, and achieve levels of success that others only dream of. Chapter 11. Let suffering teach you. Suffering, in its myriad forms, is an inevitable part of the human experience. But for those on the path to mastery and success, suffering is not just an obstacle to be endured. It's a powerful teacher to be embraced. The ability to extract wisdom and growth from painful experiences sets apart those who achieve greatness from those who remain stagnant. First, reframe your perspective on suffering. Instead of viewing it as a purely negative experience, see it as a catalyst for growth. Every instance of suffering carries within it seeds of wisdom and opportunity for personal development. Your task is to cultivate these seeds, to transform pain into progress. Develop the habit of reflection in times of difficulty. When you're in the midst of a challenging situation, take a step back and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This simple question shifts your mindset from victim to student, from passive sufferer to active learner. It empowers you to take control of your experience and extract value from it. Understand that suffering often highlights areas in your life or character that need attention. Physical pain might be telling you to take better care of your health. Emotional suffering might be pointing to unresolved issues or unhealthy patterns in your relationships. Professional setbacks might be revealing gaps in your skills or approach. Listen to these messages. They are invaluable feedback for your personal and professional growth. Practice mindfulness to fully experience and learn from suffering. Often, our instinct is to numb or avoid pain. But by staying present and aware during difficult times, you can gain deeper insights into yourself and the situation. This doesn't mean wallowing in misery. It means observing your thoughts, emotions, and reactions without judgment. This awareness can lead to profound self-discovery and personal growth. Use suffering as a tool to build resilience. Each challenge you face and overcome strengthens your ability to handle future difficulties. View each instance of suffering as an opportunity to build your mental and emotional muscles. This resilience becomes a valuable asset in all areas of life, allowing you to take on greater challenges and recover more quickly from setbacks. Learn to differentiate between productive and unproductive suffering. Productive suffering leads to growth, insight, or positive change. Unproductive suffering is repetitive, destructive, and leads nowhere. Recognize when you're caught in unproductive patterns and consciously shift your focus to what you can learn or how you can grow from the situation. Seek out the lessons in failure and rejection. These forms of suffering are particularly rich in teachable moments. Analyze your failures dispassionately. What went wrong? What could you have done differently? What skills or knowledge do you need to acquire? Rejection, whether personal or professional, can teach you about resilience, self-worth, and the importance of aligning your efforts with your true goals. Use suffering as a compass for what truly matters to you. Our deepest pain often reveals our deepest values and desires. Pay attention to what hurts the most. It's often pointing towards what you care about most deeply. This understanding can help you clarify your priorities and align your life more closely with your core values. Develop empathy through your own suffering. Your personal experiences of pain and difficulty can make you more understanding and compassionate towards others facing similar challenges. This enhanced empathy not only makes you a better leader and team member, but also enriches your personal relationships. Practice gratitude, even in times of suffering. Look for the aspects of your life that are still good, the strengths you're developing through the challenge, or the opportunities that may arise from the difficulty. This practice doesn't negate the pain, but it provides balance and perspective, preventing you from being overwhelmed by negativity. Share your lessons learned. Once you've processed your experience and extracted its wisdom, consider sharing your insights with others. This not only reinforces your own learning, but also creates value for those around you. Your story of overcoming and learning from suffering can inspire and guide others facing similar challenges. Remember that growth often feels uncomfortable. The discomfort you feel when pushing your boundaries, learning new skills, or facing fears is a form of suffering that leads directly to personal and professional development. Embrace this discomfort as a sign that you're expanding your capabilities. Cultivate a long-term perspective. In the midst of suffering, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. Train yourself to zoom out and consider how this experience might shape you in the long run. Many successful individuals look back on their most difficult times as crucial turning points in their journey. By letting suffering teach you, you're not just passively enduring life's challenges, you're actively using them as stepping stones to become wiser, stronger, and more capable. This approach transforms suffering from a mere obstacle into a powerful tool for personal growth and achievement. It's not about seeking out suffering, but about extracting maximum value from the inevitable difficulties life presents. This mindset of viewing suffering as a teacher is what allows great leaders, innovators, and achievers to turn setbacks into comebacks, to use their darkest moments as catalysts for their greatest achievements. By mastering this approach, you not only become more resilient in the face of challenges, but also accelerate your personal and professional growth in ways that those who shy away from discomfort never experience. Chapter 12. Execute daily. Stop overthinking. The gap between mediocrity and excellence is often bridged by one simple principle: consistent execution. While planning and strategy have their place, it's daily action that transforms dreams into reality. The trap of overthinking paralyzes progress, keeping you stuck in a loop of analysis and indecision. To truly excel, you must shift your focus from endless contemplation to relentless execution. Begin by embracing imperfect action. Understand that waiting for perfect conditions or flawless plans is a recipe for stagnation. The most successful individuals aren't those with the best ideas, but those who act on their ideas consistently. Start before you feel ready. Launch that project, make that call, write that first page. Momentum is a powerful force, and it's generated through action, not thought. Develop a bias towards action. When faced with a decision or task, ask yourself, what's the smallest step I can take right now? Then take that step immediately. This approach breaks the paralysis of overthinking and creates forward motion. Remember, you can course correct as you go, but you can't steer a stationary ship. Create daily non-negotiables. Identify the key actions that, if done consistently, will lead to your desired outcomes. These might be making a certain number of sales calls, writing for a specific duration, or completing a particular workout. Make these actions sacrosanct in your daily schedule. By focusing on these process goals rather than just end results, you ensure steady progress regardless of external factors. Use time blocking to combat overthinking. Allocate specific time slots for planning and reflection, but once that time is up, switch to execution mode. This structure prevents endless rumination and forces you to translate thoughts into action. During execution blocks, focus solely on doing, not on refining or second-guessing your plans. Embrace the learning that comes from action. Understand that execution provides feedback and insights that no amount of planning can match. Each action you take, successful or not, offers valuable data that can inform your next steps. This real-world feedback is infinitely more valuable than hypothetical scenarios conjured up during overthinking sessions. Cultivate a habit of quick decision-making. Train yourself to make decisions swiftly, even in the face of incomplete information. This doesn't mean being reckless. It means trusting your judgment and being willing to adjust course based on results. Remember, in most cases, a good decision now is better than a perfect decision later. Use accountability to drive execution. Share your goals and action plans with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach. Regular check-ins can help keep you focused on execution rather than getting lost in overthinking. The knowledge that someone else is expecting progress can be a powerful motivator to take action. Practice mindfulness to recognize overthinking patterns. Often, overthinking is a form of anxiety or fear, masquerading as productivity. Learn to identify when you're genuinely planning versus when you're procrastinating through excessive analysis. Mindfulness techniques can help you stay present and focused on the task at hand, rather than getting lost in hypothetical scenarios. Celebrate small wins to reinforce the habit of execution. Acknowledge and reward yourself for taking action, regardless of the outcome. This positive reinforcement builds momentum and makes execution more appealing than overthinking. Over time, you'll find yourself naturally gravitating towards action rather than endless contemplation. Develop a personal mantra that cuts through overthinking. Something simple like, "Do it now," or "Action beats perfection," can serve as a powerful trigger to snap you out of analysis paralysis and into execution mode. Use this mantra whenever you catch yourself falling into overthinking patterns. Remember, execution is a skill that improves with practice. The more you prioritize action over endless analysis, the more natural it becomes. You'll develop a keen sense of when additional planning is truly necessary versus when it's just a form of procrastination. By committing to daily execution and breaking free from the trap of overthinking, you position yourself for rapid growth and achievement. This approach not only accelerates your progress, but also builds confidence and resilience. As you consistently take action, you'll find that many of the fears and uncertainties that fuel overthinking simply dissolve in the face of real-world experience. Embrace the power of daily execution. Let your actions speak louder than your thoughts. In doing so, you'll not only accomplish more, but also discover capabilities and opportunities that no amount of planning could have revealed. The path to mastery and success is paved with daily, consistent action. Start now, adjust as you go, and watch as your dreams transform into reality through the simple, powerful act of execution. Chapter 13. Build consistency into your life. Consistency is the hidden force behind all great achievements. It's not the occasional burst of brilliance or the sporadic spurts of motivation that lead to success, but the steady, relentless application of effort, day after day. Building consistency into your life is about creating a foundation of habits and routines that align with your goals and values, ensuring that progress becomes inevitable rather than optional. Start by identifying your non-negotiables, the core actions that, when performed consistently, will lead to your desired outcomes. These might be daily writing sessions for an aspiring author, regular client outreach for a business owner, or consistent workouts for someone focused on physical fitness. Make these actions as automatic as brushing your teeth. They should happen regardless of mood or circumstances. Create systems that support consistency. Automate what you can, whether it's setting up automatic savings transfers for financial goals or using technology to schedule and remind you of important tasks. The less you have to rely on willpower and decision-making in the moment, the more likely you are to maintain consistency. Embrace the power of small daily actions. Consistency isn't about making huge leaps every day. It's about taking small steps forward without fail. Understand that these seemingly insignificant daily actions compound over time, leading to massive results. Focus on progress, not perfection. It's better to do something small consistently than to attempt grand gestures sporadically. Develop routines and rituals that anchor your day. Morning and evening routines can be particularly powerful in bookending your day with consistent, purposeful action. These routines create a sense of stability and control, making it easier to maintain consistency in other areas of your life. Use habit stacking to build new consistencies. Attach new habits to existing ones to increase the likelihood of follow-through. For example, if you already consistently check your email in the morning, use that as a trigger to review your daily goals or practice a few minutes of meditation. Track your consistency. Use a habit tracker, journal, or app to monitor your adherence to key habits and routines. This visual representation of your consistency can be highly motivating and helps you identify patterns or obstacles that might be hindering your progress. Prepare for obstacles and setbacks. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. There will be days when you falter. The key is to have a plan for getting back on track quickly. Develop a if-then plan for common obstacles. For example, if I miss my morning workout, then I'll do a quick body weight routine during my lunch break. Cultivate a mindset that values consistency over intensity. Understand that showing up every day, even at a lower intensity, is far more valuable than occasional bursts of high effort followed by long periods of inaction. This mindset shift helps you push through on days when motivation is low. Build in accountability. Share your consistency goals with others or find an accountability partner. Knowing that someone else is aware of your commitments can provide that extra push to follow through, especially on challenging days. Regularly review and adjust your consistent actions. As you grow and your goals evolve, the actions that require consistency may change. Periodically assess whether your current habits and routines are still serving your long-term objectives. Be willing to adjust while maintaining the overall principle of consistency. Celebrate your streaks of consistency, but don't let a break derail you. While it's motivating to maintain an unbroken streak, it's more important to focus on the overall pattern of consistency. If you miss a day, simply resume your habit the next day without self-recrimination. Remember, consistency is about playing the long game. It's about trusting the process and understanding that real, lasting change and achievement come through sustained effort over time. By building consistency into your life, you create a powerful force that propels you towards your goals, often surpassing those who rely on sporadic bursts of effort or fleeting motivation. Embrace the power of consistency. Let it be the bedrock upon which you build your success. In a world that often celebrates overnight success and quick fixes, your commitment to consistent, daily action will set you apart and lead you to levels of achievement that others only dream of. Consistency isn't glamorous, but it's the surest path to mastery and lasting success. Chapter 14. Master the art of the deal. In business and in life, the ability to negotiate effectively, to master the art of the deal, is a cornerstone of success. This skill goes far beyond mere bargaining. It's about creating value, building relationships, and achieving outcomes that benefit all parties involved. Mastering this art can open doors, create opportunities, and significantly accelerate your path to success. Begin by understanding that every interaction is, in some way, a negotiation. Whether you're discussing a multi-million-dollar contract or deciding where to have dinner with friends, the principles of effective deal-making apply. This mindset shift allows you to practice and refine your skills in everyday situations, preparing you for high-stakes negotiation. Develop a deep understanding of human psychology. The most skilled negotiators are those who can read people, understand their motivations, and speak to their underlying needs and desires. Study body language, practice active listening, and hone your emotional intelligence. These soft skills are often more crucial than hard tactics in closing deals. Always aim for win-win outcomes. The best deals are those where all parties feel they've gained something valuable. This approach not only leads to more successful negotiations, but also builds long-term relationships and a reputation for fairness. Remember, the goal is not to beat the other party, but to create mutual value. Prepare meticulously. Before entering any negotiation, do your homework. Understand the market, know your position, and anticipate the other party's needs and potential objections. The more prepared you are, the more confidently and flexibly you can navigate the negotiation process. Master the art of strategic concession. Know what you're willing to give up and what's non-negotiable. Be prepared to make small concessions to gain larger advantages. Understanding the relative value of different aspects of the deal allows you to make trades that benefit you while making the other party feel they've won something significant. Develop a repertoire of negotiation techniques. Learn about anchoring, where you set the initial terms to influence the range of possible outcomes. Understand the power of silence and how to use it effectively. Practice the art of asking questions to gather information and guide the conversation. Each technique is a tool in your negotiation toolkit. Cultivate patience and emotional control. Negotiations can be tense, and the ability to remain calm under pressure is invaluable. Practice techniques to manage your emotions and maintain a clear head, even in high-stakes situations. Remember, often the party who can stay composed the longest has the upper hand. Learn to read between the lines. Much of what happens in a negotiation is unspoken. Develop the ability to pick up on subtle cues, understand subtext, and interpret what's not being said. This skill allows you to address underlying concerns and find creative solutions that might not be immediately apparent. Build and leverage your network. Many deals are made possible through relationships. You never know when a connection might lead to a crucial introduction or provide valuable information that can tip a negotiation in your favor. Understand the power of walking away. Sometimes the most powerful move in a negotiation is being willing to walk away from a bad deal. This requires a clear understanding of your bottom line and the confidence to stick to it. Often, the willingness to walk away can actually lead to better terms. Practice, reflect, and refine. Like any skill, mastering the art of the deal requires consistent practice and reflection. After each negotiation, take time to analyze what worked, what didn't, and how you can improve. Seek feedback from mentors or colleagues to gain different perspectives on your approach. Stay ethical and maintain your integrity. While the art of the deal involves strategy and sometimes manipulation of circumstances, it should never involve deceit or unethical behavior. Your reputation is your most valuable asset in the long run. Build a reputation for being fair, honest, and reliable, even as you negotiate firmly for your interests. Remember, mastering the art of the deal is not about a single technique or strategy. It's about developing a holistic set of skills that allow you to navigate complex human interactions with confidence and finesse. It's about understanding the delicate balance between assertiveness and empathy, between self-interest and mutual benefit. By committing to mastering this art, you equip yourself with a skill set that transcends business and permeates every aspect of life. You become adept at creating opportunities, resolving conflicts, and achieving your goals while building strong, mutually beneficial relationships. In a world where success often hinges on your ability to work with and influence others, mastering the art of the deal is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. Chapter 15. Weaponize your ego. The ego, often vilified as a source of arrogance and self-destruction, can be a powerful tool when properly harnessed. Weaponizing your ego doesn't mean inflating it to toxic levels. It means channeling its energy and drive in protective ways that propel you towards your goals. It's about using self-belief and ambition as fuel for achievement, rather than letting them become obstacles. Start by reframing your understanding of ego. Instead of seeing it as something to be suppressed, view it as a source of motivation and confidence. A healthy ego provides the self-assurance necessary to take risks, face challenges, and persist in the face of adversity. It's the voice that says, "You can do this," when others doubt you. Use your ego to set audacious goals. Let it push you to aim higher than you might otherwise dare. When you believe in your capabilities, you're more likely to set challenging objectives that stretch your limits and lead to extraordinary achievements. Your ego can be the spark that ignites ambitious dreams and the fuel that keeps you pursuing them. Channel your ego's competitive drive productively. Instead of focusing on outdoing others, use that competitive energy to continually surpass your own previous bests. Make your primary competition the person you were yesterday. This approach harnesses the motivational power of competition without the negative aspects of interpersonal rivalry. Develop ego resilience. A weaponized ego isn't fragile, it's robust and flexible. Train yourself to view failures and setbacks not as blows to your self-worth, but as valuable feedback and opportunities for growth. This resilience allows you to take more risks and bounce back quickly from inevitable setbacks. Use your ego as a shield against negativity and doubt. When faced with naysayers or challenging circumstances, let your self-belief act as a protective barrier. Your ego can provide the inner strength needed to stay true to your vision and values, even when external forces try to knock you off course. Harness your ego's desire for recognition in productive ways. Instead of seeking shallow praise, channel this desire into creating work of true value and impact. Let it drive you to develop skills, create innovations, or solve problems in ways that naturally lead to the recognition and respect you crave. Practice ego checks to maintain balance. Regularly assess your actions and motivations to ensure your ego is serving you, not controlling you. Be willing to accept feedback and criticism. The goal is to use your ego as a tool, not to be ruled by it. This self-awareness is crucial in preventing the negative aspects of ego from taking over. Use visualization techniques to reinforce a positive, empowering ego. Regularly visualize yourself succeeding, overcoming challenges, and embodying the qualities you admire. This practice strengthens your self-image and boosts confidence, making it easier to take bold actions in real life. Learn to modulate your ego based on the situation. There are times to let your ego shine and times to keep it in check. In leadership roles, for instance, a display of confidence can inspire your team. In collaborative settings, tempering your ego to make space for others' contributions can lead to better outcomes. Mastering this flexibility is key to weaponizing your ego effectively. Channel your ego's drive for self-improvement into continuous learning and skill development. Let it push you to constantly expand your knowledge and capabilities. This transforms the ego's desire for superiority into a force for personal growth and real competence. Use your ego to cultivate a powerful personal brand. Your self-belief and ambition, when authentically expressed, can be magnetic. It attracts opportunities, allies, and resources. Develop a strong personal narrative that reflects your confidence and vision, but ensure it's backed by genuine accomplishments and values. Remember, a weaponized ego is not about arrogance or narcissism. It's about harnessing your self-belief and ambition in ways that drive you forward without alienating others or losing touch with reality. It's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your worth and capabilities, coupled with the humility to recognize there's always more to learn and achieve. By weaponizing your ego, you transform what can be a destructive force into a powerful ally in your pursuit of success and mastery. You create an internal source of motivation and resilience that can carry you through challenges and push you to new heights. In a world that often encourages self-doubt and playing small, your weaponized ego becomes the secret weapon that sets you apart and propels you towards your most ambitious goals. Chapter 16. Always have an exit strategy. In the pursuit of success and mastery, the ability to strategically disengage is as crucial as the skill to engage. Always having an exit strategy isn't about pessimism or lack of commitment. It's about smart risk management and maintaining control over your destiny. This principle applies to business ventures, personal relationships, and career moves alike. Begin by adopting a forward-thinking mindset. Imagine, as you enter any new venture or commitment, simultaneously consider how you might need to exit. This isn't about planning for failure, but about ensuring you have options and maintaining your autonomy. The most successful individuals are those who can adapt quickly to changing circumstances. Develop the habit of scenario planning. Regularly assess potential future outcomes, both positive and negative, for each scenario. Have a clear idea of what conditions would trigger your exit strategy. This practice keeps you proactive rather than reactive, allowing you to make calm, rational decisions, even in turbulent times. Cultivate multiple streams of income and opportunities. Diversification isn't just for financial investments. It's a life strategy. By developing various skills, maintaining a broad network, and exploring different avenues for success, you create natural exit options. This approach ensures that you're never overly dependent on any single path. Master the art of graceful exits. When it's time to disengage, do so with professionalism and integrity. Burning bridges limits future opportunities and can damage your reputation. Learn to communicate your decisions clearly and respectfully, maintaining relationships even as you move in a new direction. Regularly reassess your commitments and engagements. What served you well in the past may not be optimal for your future. Have the courage to exit situations that no longer align with your goals or values, even if they once seemed promising. Remember, opportunity cost is real, Staying in a suboptimal situation means missing out on better options. Develop financial reserves and skills that give you the freedom to exit. Financial independence provides the ultimate exit strategy in many situations. Similarly, continuously upgrading your skills ensures you always have marketable abilities, giving you the confidence to leave unfavorable circumstances. Learn to recognize sunk costs and avoid the trap of escalating commitment. The ability to cut your losses and move on is crucial. Train yourself to evaluate situations based on future potential, not past investment. This mindset allows you to exit failing ventures before they drain more of your resources. Use exit strategies as a negotiation tool. In business and personal dealings, knowing you have alternatives strengthens your position. The willingness to walk away often leads to better terms or reveals whether the other party truly values the relationship or deal. Practice emotional detachment in decision-making. While passion is important for driving success, the ability to step back and objectively assess situations is crucial for effective exit strategies. Cultivate the skill of making decisions based on logic and long-term benefit rather than short-term emotions. Remember, having an exit strategy doesn't mean you're not committed. It means you're smart enough to recognize that circumstances change and flexible enough to adapt when they do. It's about maintaining control over your life and career, ensuring that you're always moving towards your ultimate goals, even if the path takes unexpected turns. By always having an exit strategy, you empower yourself to take calculated risks, knowing you have a safety net. This mindset fosters boldness tempered with wisdom, allowing you to pursue ambitious goals while maintaining the agility to pivot when necessary. In a world of constant change and uncertainty, your ability to strategically enter and exit situations becomes a powerful tool for long-term success and personal freedom. Chapter 17. Success breeds success. The concept of building irresistible momentum is about creating a cascade of achievements that propel you forward with ever-increasing speed and impact. It's the art of turning small wins into major victories and transforming progress into an unstoppable force. Start by setting clear, achievable goals that build upon each other. Begin with smaller objectives that you can accomplish relatively quickly. Each achievement, no matter how small, creates positive energy and confidence that you can leverage for bigger challenges. This step-by-step approach builds a foundation of success that makes larger goals seem more attainable. Embrace the power of consistency. Momentum isn't built through sporadic bursts of effort, but through regular, persistent action. Develop routines and habits that align with your goals and stick to them relentlessly. This consistent effort compounds over time, creating a force that becomes increasingly difficult to stop. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small. Acknowledgement of your achievements reinforces positive behavior and motivates you to push further. These celebrations create a positive feedback loop, associating progress with pleasure, which in turn fuels your drive to achieve more. Use the principle of social proof to your advantage. As you gain momentum and achieve results, make sure others are aware of your progress. Success attracts success. People are naturally drawn to those who are moving forward rapidly, opening up new opportunities and collaborations that can accelerate your momentum even further. Learn to leverage your successes. Each achievement isn't just an end in itself, but a stepping stone to greater opportunities. Look for ways to use your current successes to open doors, whether it's using a small project's success to land a bigger client or leveraging a personal achievement to inspire and lead others. Develop a growth mindset that views challenges as opportunities to build even greater momentum. When faced with obstacles, instead of seeing them as roadblocks, view them as chances to problem solve and add new skills to your repertoire. This perspective ensures that even setbacks contribute to your overall momentum. Create systems that automate and streamline your progress. As you build momentum, look for ways to make your processes more efficient. This might involve delegating tasks, using technology to automate repetitive work, or refining your methodologies. The more streamlined your approach, the faster you can move and the greater momentum you can build. Surround yourself with people who support and amplify your momentum. Seek out mentors, collaborators, and team members who are excited by your vision and can contribute to your forward motion. The right network can provide resources, opportunities, and energy that dramatically accelerate your progress. Stay focused on your core objectives. As momentum builds, it's easy to get distracted by new opportunities or side projects. While some diversification can be beneficial, be careful not to dilute your efforts too much. Maintain a clear focus on your primary goals to ensure your momentum continues to build in the most important areas. Use visualization techniques to reinforce your sense of momentum. Regularly visualize your progress, seeing yourself moving forward with increasing speed and impact. This mental practice enhances your belief in your momentum, making it more likely for you to take the actions necessary to maintain and increase it. Be prepared to adjust your strategies as your momentum increases. What worked to get you started may not be sufficient to keep you moving at higher levels. Be willing to evolve your approaches, taking on bigger challenges and setting more ambitious goals as your capabilities and resources grow. Remember, irresistible momentum is as much about perception as it is about actual progress. As you build real momentum through consistent achievement, also work on crafting a narrative of unstoppable progress. This story, backed by tangible results, becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, attracting more opportunities and resources that further fuel your forward motion. By focusing on building irresistible momentum, you create a powerful force that can carry you to levels of success far beyond your initial expectations. It transforms the journey towards your goals from a series of discrete efforts into a flowing, accelerating movement that becomes increasingly effortless and impactful. Embrace this principle and watch as your progress snowballs into an unstoppable force of achievement. Chapter 18. Write out your goals every day. The practice of writing out your goals daily is a powerful ritual that can dramatically increase your focus, motivation, and likelihood of success. This simple yet profound habit aligns your conscious and subconscious mind with your aspirations, creating a clear pathway to achievement. Begin each day by dedicating time to this practice. Find a quiet space where you can focus without interruption. The act of physically writing your goals, rather than typing them or merely thinking about them, creates a stronger neural imprint. It engages multiple senses and reinforces your commitment in a tangible way. As you write, be specific and detailed. Don't just list broad objectives. Describe what achieving these goals looks like, feels like, and means to you. This vivid articulation helps to make your goals feel more real and attainable. It also allows you to refine and clarify your aspirations over time. Use this daily practice as an opportunity for reflection and adjustment. As you write your goals each day, consider your progress. Are you moving in the right direction? Do your goals still align with your values and long-term vision? This regular review allows you to stay agile, making necessary adjustments as you grow and as circumstances change. Incorporate gratitude into this ritual. As you write out your goals, also note what you're grateful for, especially progress you've made towards your objectives. This combination of gratitude and goal setting creates a powerful, positive mindset to start your day, balancing ambition with appreciation. Experiment with different formats for writing your goals. Some days you might list them in order of priority. Other days you might write them as affirmations or as if you've already achieved them. This variety keeps the practice fresh and engages your mind in different ways. Use this daily writing as a springboard for action. After articulating your goals, identify specific tasks or actions you can take that day to move closer to achieving them. This direct link between your written goals and daily actions creates a powerful cycle of progress. Keep your written goals visible throughout the day. Whether it's a notebook you carry with you or a page you post near your workspace, having your goals in sight serves as a constant reminder and motivator. It helps you stay focused and make decisions aligned with your objectives. Practice visualization as you write. Take a moment to close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself achieving each goal. This mental rehearsal reinforces your commitment and primes your mind to recognize opportunities that align with your goals. Be honest with yourself in this practice. If you find yourself reluctant to write certain goals day after day, explore why. This reluctance might be a sign that the goal doesn't truly resonate with you, or that you need to break it down into more manageable steps. Use this daily writing to track your progress over time. Periodically review your past goal writings. This review allows you to see how your goals have evolved, how much you've accomplished, and where you might need to refocus your efforts. Remember, the power of this practice lies in its consistency. There will be days when it feels repetitive or unnecessary. Push through these moments. The cumulative effect of this daily ritual is what creates its transformative power. By committing to writing out your goals every day, you create a powerful alignment between your conscious intentions and your subconscious mind. This alignment focuses your energy, clarifies your priorities, and significantly increases your likelihood of achieving your aspirations. It turns your goals from vague wishes into concrete objectives that you actively work towards each day. Embrace this practice and watch as your daily writings become a roadmap to your success. Chapter 19. Keep it simple. In a world that often glorifies complexity, the principle of keeping it simple stands as a beacon of clarity and effectiveness. This approach isn't about oversimplification, it's about distilling concepts, strategies, and actions to their most essential and impactful elements. Mastering the art of simplicity can lead to greater efficiency, clearer communication, and more robust solutions in all areas of life. Start by adopting a mindset of essentialism. Regularly ask yourself, what's the core purpose here? Whether you're developing a business strategy, writing a report, or organizing your daily tasks, focus on identifying and prioritizing the most crucial elements. Eliminate anything that doesn't directly contribute to your primary objectives. In problem solving, resist the urge to overcomplicate. Often the most elegant solutions are also the simplest. Train yourself to look for straightforward answers before diving into complex strategies. This approach not only saves time and resources, but often results in more sustainable and adaptable solutions. Simplify your communication. Whether in writing or speaking, strive for clarity and conciseness. Use plain language to explain even complex ideas. Remember, the ability to convey complicated concepts in simple terms is a mark of true understanding and mastery. This skill is invaluable in leadership, teaching, and any field that requires persuasion or explanation. Apply the principle of simplicity to your daily routines and habits. Streamline your processes, focusing on the actions that yield the highest impact. This might mean adopting a minimalist approach to your workspace, creating straightforward daily schedules, or developing uncomplicated but effective fitness routines. The goal is to reduce friction and decision fatigue in your day-to-day life. In goal setting, focus on a few key objectives rather than a multitude of targets. This concentrated approach allows for deeper focus and often leads to better results. It's about doing fewer things, but doing them exceptionally well. Embrace simplicity in design, whether it's in creating products, developing software, or organizing information. Simple designs are often more user-friendly, more appealing, and more effective. They require less explanation and are more likely to be adopted and used consistently. Practice simplicity in decision-making. Develop frameworks that allow you to cut through complexity and focus on the key factors that truly matter. This might involve creating simple decision trees or adopting rules of thumb that guide your choices in various situations. In personal finance and investing, favor simple, straightforward strategies over complex schemes. Often, basic approaches like consistent saving, diversification, and long-term investing outperform more complicated tactics. This simplicity not only tends to yield better results, but also reduces stress and the likelihood of costly mistakes. The principle of simplicity to your possessions and lifestyle. Regularly declutter your physical and digital spaces. Ask yourself if each item or commitment truly adds value to your life. This streamlined approach can lead to greater clarity of mind and more intentional living. Remember, keeping it simple doesn't mean being simplistic. It's about finding the shortest path between your current state and your desired outcome. It requires a deep understanding of the essentials and the discipline to discard the superfluous. In leadership and management, strive for simple, clear directives and strategies. Complex plans are often harder to execute and more prone to failure. By keeping your approach straightforward, you make it easier for teams to align, understand their roles, and take effective action. Cultivate the ability to explain complex ideas in simple terms. This skill is invaluable in any field. Practice breaking down complicated concepts into their fundamental components. The ability to simplify without losing essence is a hallmark of true expertise. By embracing the principle of keeping it simple, you create clarity in your thoughts, efficiency in your actions, and effectiveness in your outcome. This approach cuts through the noise and complexity of modern life, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. In simplicity, you often find not just ease, but profound wisdom and remarkable results. Master this art, and you'll find yourself achieving more with less effort, communicating more effectively, and navigating life's complexities with greater ease and success. Chapter 20. Visualize your success. The power of visualization is not just a new age concept. It's a scientifically backed technique used by top performers across various fields. Visualizing your success is about creating a vivid, detailed mental image of your desired outcomes, engaging all your senses to make this vision as real and tangible as possible in your mind. Start by dedicating time each day to visualization practice. Find a quiet space where you can relax and focus without interruptions. Close your eyes and begin to construct a detailed mental picture of your success. What does it look like? How does it feel? What sounds and smells are associated with this achievement? The more senses you engage, the more powerful and impactful your visualization becomes. Be specific in your visualizations. Don't just imagine vague notions of success. Create detailed scenarios of achieving your goals. If you're an athlete, visualize every step of your performance, from warm-up to victory. If you're in business, see yourself closing that big deal, shaking hands with partners, or launching your product to enthusiastic customers. Incorporate emotions into your visualization practice. Feel the excitement, pride, and satisfaction of achieving your goals. These emotional connections make the experience more vivid and motivating, creating a stronger drive to turn your vision into reality. Use visualization to rehearse for challenging situations. Whether it's an important presentation, a difficult conversation, or a complex task, mentally walking through these scenarios prepares you to handle them more effectively in real life. This mental rehearsal can significantly reduce anxiety and improve performance. Create a vision board as a physical representation of your visualized success. This tangible reminder of your goals can serve as a daily reinforcement of your mental visualizations, keeping your objectives front and center in your consciousness. Practice visualizing both the end result and the process of getting there. While seeing the final achievement is important, also visualize the steps you'll take to reach that goal. This helps in developing a realistic roadmap and prepares you for the journey ahead. Use visualization to boost your confidence. See yourself handling challenges with ease, exuding confidence in difficult situations. This mental practice can significantly impact your self-belief and how you carry yourself in real-world scenarios. Incorporate visualization into your problem-solving process. When faced with obstacles, use your imagination to visualize potential solutions. This creative approach can often lead to innovative ideas and breakthroughs that might not occur through logical thinking alone. Remember that visualization is not a substitute for action, but a complement to it. Use your visualizations as motivation and guidance for taking concrete steps towards your goals. The most effective visualization practices are those that inspire and inform real-world efforts. Be patient and consistent with your visualization practice. Like any skill, it improves with regular use. Start with short sessions and gradually increase the duration and detail of your visualizations as you become more comfortable with the technique. Stay flexible in your visualizations. While it's important to have a clear vision of success, be open to adjusting these mental images as you progress and gain new insights. Your goals and the path to achieving them may evolve, and your visualizations should reflect these changes. By mastering the art of visualizing your success, you create a powerful mental blueprint that guides your actions and decisions. This practice aligns your subconscious mind with your conscious goals, embracing your focus, motivation, and likelihood of success. Embrace visualization as a daily habit and watch as your mental images begin to manifest in your real-world achievement. Chapter 21. Frame reality in your favor. Framing reality in your favor is not about denial or delusion. It's about consciously choosing the perspective through which you interpret and interact with the world. This powerful cognitive technique can transform challenges into opportunities, setbacks into lessons, and obstacles into stepping stones towards success. Begin by recognizing that your perception shapes your reality. Every situation has multiple interpretations, and the frame you choose significantly impacts your emotions, decisions, and actions. Train yourself to actively seek positive and empowering perspectives, especially in challenging circumstances. Develop the habit of reframing negative situations. When faced with a setback, ask yourself, what's the opportunity here? Or, how can this challenge make me stronger? This shift in perspective doesn't negate the difficulty, but transforms it into a catalyst for growth and learning. Use language deliberately to frame your experiences positively. The words you use, both in your internal dialogue and external communication, shape your perception and others' understanding of situations. Replace phrases like, I have to, with I get to, or this is a problem with, this is a chance to find a creative solution. Practice cognitive restructuring. Challenge negative thought patterns by examining the evidence for and against them. Often, our worst-case scenarios are unrealistic. By rationally evaluating situations, you can frame them more accurately and optimistically. Adopt a growth mindset. View your abilities and intelligence as qualities that can be developed, rather than fixed traits. This perspective allows you to frame challenges as opportunities for learning and improvement, rather than threats to your capability. Use the technique of zooming out to gain a broader perspective. When facing a difficult situation, imagine viewing it from a distance or from a future point in time. This broader view often reveals that current challenges are less significant in the grand scheme of things, helping you frame them more favorably. Embrace the concept of useful fiction. While staying grounded in reality, allow yourself to believe in empowering narratives about your capabilities and potential. These beliefs, even if not fully realized yet, can become self-fulfilling prophecies as they shape your actions and attitudes. Frame failures as feedback. Instead of viewing setbacks as indictments of your abilities, see them as valuable data points that inform your future strategies. This perspective keeps you resilient and focused on continuous improvement. Use contrast to frame your current situation favorably. Compare your present challenges to past difficulties you've overcome, or to even more daunting hypothetical scenarios. This contrast can help you appreciate your current position and frame it as manageable and full of potential. Practice gratitude as a framing tool. Regularly focusing on what you're thankful for shifts your overall perspective to a more positive frame. This doesn't mean ignoring problems, but it balances your view, helping you approach challenges from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Frame your journey in terms of progress rather than perfection. Celebrate incremental improvements and view setbacks as temporary rather than permanent. This framing keeps you motivated and resilient in the face of obstacles. Use framing to manage stress and pressure. Reframe anxiety as excitement or high-pressure situations as opportunities to perform at your best. This shift in perspective can significantly impact your physiological response and performance. Remember, framing reality in your favor is a skill that improves with practice. Consistently look for ways to interpret events and circumstances in a light that empowers and motivates you. This doesn't mean ignoring reality, but rather choosing the most constructive and beneficial way to perceive and interact with it. By mastering the art of framing reality in your favor, you create a mindset that is resilient, optimistic, and primed for success. This approach allows you to navigate challenges more effectively, maintain motivation in the face of setbacks, and consistently move towards your goals with a positive, empowered perspective. Chapter 22. Never quit. Persist relentlessly. The principle of never quitting and persisting relentlessly is what separates those who achieve extraordinary success from those who fall short of their potential. This mindset is not about blind stubbornness, but about cultivating an unwavering commitment to your goals, coupled with the resilience to overcome any obstacle in your path. Start by developing a clear vision of what you're working towards. Having a compelling, well-defined goal provides the motivation to persist when challenges arise. Regularly reconnect with this vision, especially during difficult times, to remind yourself why you started and why it's worth continuing. Embrace the concept of grit, the combination of passion and perseverance for long-term goals. Understand that success rarely comes quickly or easily. Cultivate the mental toughness to stick with your pursuits, even when progress is slow or setbacks occur. Reframe obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning. Every challenge you face is a chance to develop new skills, gain valuable experience, and become stronger. This perspective turns potential quitting points into pivotal moments of personal development. Develop a habit of taking consistent action, regardless of your emotional state. Persistence isn't about feeling motivated all the time. It's about pushing forward, even when you don't feel like it. Create routines and systems that keep you moving towards your goals, even on your toughest days. Learn to differentiate between quitting and strategic pivoting. Persistence doesn't mean stubbornly sticking to a failing strategy. Be willing to adjust your approach based on feedback and results, but never lose sight of your ultimate goal. Build a support network of like-minded individuals who understand and encourage your commitment to persistence. Surround yourself with people who will push you to keep going when you're tempted to give up. Use setbacks as fuel for your determination. Instead of letting failures demoralize you, let them ignite a fierce resolve to prove yourself and others wrong. Transform disappointment into a driving force for success. Practice resilience through small daily challenges. Build your persistence muscle by setting and achieving minor goals regularly. This habit of following through builds the confidence and capability to persist in larger, more significant endeavors. Develop a long-term perspective. Understand that meaningful achievements often require sustained effort over extended periods. Train yourself to focus on the big picture rather than getting discouraged by short-term setbacks. Use visualization techniques to reinforce your commitment to persistence. Regularly visualize yourself pushing through challenges and achieving your goals. This mental rehearsal strengthens your resolve and prepares you to face real-world obstacles. Learn from the stories of successful individuals who persisted through extreme adversity. Study their strategies and mindsets. Let their examples inspire you and provide practical insights for your own journey. Implement a system of accountability. Share your goals with others and regularly report on your progress. The knowledge that others are aware of your commitments can provide extra motivation to persist when things get tough. Celebrate small victories along the way. Acknowledging your progress, no matter how small, provides the encouragement and motivation to keep going. These celebrations reinforce the value of your persistent efforts. Develop a personal mantra or set of affirmations that reinforce your commitment to never quitting. Use these as mental anchors during challenging times to reaffirm your dedication and resilience. Remember, the decision to persist is one you must make repeatedly. Each day, each setback, each moment of doubt is an opportunity to recommit to your goals. Persistence is not a one-time choice, but a continuous series of decisions to keep moving forward. By embracing the mindset of never quitting and persisting relentlessly, you set yourself apart in a world where many give up at the first sign of difficulty. This unwavering commitment, coupled with strategic thinking and adaptability, becomes your superpower. It's what will carry you through the inevitable challenges on the path to extraordinary achievement, and ultimately lead you to success that others only dream of. Chapter 23. Refuse to settle. Refusing to settle is a powerful mindset that propels you towards excellence and continuous growth. It's about maintaining high standards for yourself and your life, never becoming complacent with mediocrity or the status quo. This principle pushes you to constantly seek improvement, challenge your limits, and strive for the extraordinary. Begin by clearly defining what excellence means to you in various aspects of your life. Whether it's in your career, relationships, personal development, or health, set clear, ambitious standards that inspire and challenge you. These standards become your personal benchmarks, guiding your decisions and actions. Cultivate a habit of regular self-assessment. Periodically evaluate your progress, achievements, and current state against your defined standards of excellence. This honest appraisal helps you identify areas where you might be settling for less than your best. Embrace discomfort as a sign of growth. Refusing to settle often means pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Recognize that feeling challenged or slightly uncomfortable is often an indicator that you're stretching yourself and moving towards higher levels of achievement. Develop a growth mindset that views your abilities and intelligence as qualities that can be developed. This perspective encourages you to constantly seek new challenges and learning opportunities, rather than settling for what you already know or can do. Set progressively higher goals for yourself. As you achieve one level of success, immediately set your sights on the next. This continuous elevation of your aspirations ensures that you're always striving for more, never allowing yourself to become complacent with past achievements. Surround yourself with people who refuse to settle. Your environment and the company you keep significantly influence your standards and aspirations. Seek out mentors, peers, and friends who inspire you to reach higher and who challenge you to be your best self. Practice the art of positive dissatisfaction. While it's important to appreciate your achievements, maintain a healthy dissatisfaction with the status quo. Always ask yourself, "What's next?" or "How can this be better?" This mindset keeps you hungry for improvement and innovation. Be willing to take calculated risks. Refusing to settle often means making bold choices and stepping into uncertainty. Develop the courage to pursue opportunities that align with your higher standards, even if they involve leaving your comfort zone. Continuously educate yourself and stay curious. The world is constantly evolving, and settling often means falling behind. Stay abreast of developments in your field and beyond. Seek out new knowledge and skills that can elevate your capabilities and understanding. Challenge assumptions and conventional wisdom. Refusing to settle means questioning the norm and seeking better ways of doing things. Don't accept "that's how it's always been done" as a valid reason for anything. Be willing to innovate and find new solutions. Maintain high standards in the small things. Excellence is a habit that manifests in all aspects of life. Pay attention to details and maintain high standards, even in seemingly insignificant areas. This habit reinforces your commitment to excellence across all domains. Learn to differentiate between contentment and complacency. Refusing to settle doesn't mean you can't be satisfied with your life. It's about finding a balance between appreciating what you have and continuously striving for better. Use visualization to reinforce your commitment to excellence. Regularly visualize yourself achieving your highest aspirations. This mental practice strengthens your resolve and helps align your actions with your elevated standards. Develop resilience in the face of setbacks. Refusing to settle means you'll often be pushing boundaries, which can lead to failures. View these setbacks as temporary and as valuable learning experiences rather than reasons to lower your standards. Remember, refusing to settle is a lifelong commitment. It's about continuously raising the bar for yourself, always seeking to be better today than you were yesterday. This mindset drives innovation, personal growth, and ultimately leads to extraordinary achievements and a deeply fulfilling life. By embracing the principle of refusing to settle, you set yourself on a path of continuous improvement and excellence. You become the architect of your own growth, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible in your life and career. This relentless pursuit of your highest potential not only leads to remarkable personal achievements, but also inspires and elevates those around you. Chapter 24. Go on the offensive. Taking the offensive in life and business is about seizing initiative, creating opportunities, and actively shaping your circumstances rather than passively reacting to them. This proactive approach is a hallmark of highly successful individuals who understand that waiting for the perfect moment often means missing out entirely. Start by cultivating a proactive mindset. Train yourself to look for opportunities to take action rather than waiting for things to happen. This shift in perspective transforms you from a spectator in your own life to the primary driver of your success. Develop the habit of strategic planning. Regularly assess your goals, the current landscape, and potential future scenarios. This forward-thinking approach allows you to anticipate challenges and opportunities, positioning you to act decisively when the time comes. Learn to recognize and capitalize on emerging trends. Stay informed about developments in your industry and the broader world. Being among the first to act on new opportunities can give you a significant competitive advantage. Practice calculated risk-taking. Going on the offensive often involves stepping into uncertainty. Develop your ability to assess risks and rewards, making bold moves when the potential benefits outweigh the risks. Remember, not taking risks is often the biggest risk of all. Cultivate a network of allies and resources. Building strong relationships and assembling a diverse set of skills and resources allows you to act more quickly and effectively when opportunities arise. Your network becomes a force multiplier for your offensive strategies. Embrace innovation and creativity. Actively seek new ways to solve problems or improve existing processes. By consistently bringing fresh ideas to the table, you position yourself as a leader and changemaker in your field. Develop a bias for action. While thoughtful planning is important, avoid analysis paralysis. Train yourself to make decisions and take action quickly. Remember, in many cases, a good decision now is better than a perfect decision later. Use setbacks as launching pads. When faced with obstacles or failures, immediately look for ways to turn them into advantages. This resilient, offensive mindset transforms potential defeats into opportunities for growth and advance. Practice aggressive goal setting. Set ambitious targets that push you beyond your comfort zone. These challenging goals force you to think creatively and act boldly, keeping you in an offensive posture. Cultivate mental toughness. Going on the offensive often means facing resistance and criticism. Develop the resilience to stay committed to your course of action in the face of adversity. Learn to create opportunities, not just wait for them. Look for ways to add value, solve problems, or fill gaps in your industry or community. By proactively addressing needs, you create your own paths to success. Stay physically and mentally prepared. Maintain high energy levels through proper diet, exercise, and rest. An offensive strategy requires sustained effort, and your physical and mental readiness is crucial for long-term success. Continuously upgrade your skills and knowledge. In a rapidly changing world, staying offensive means staying ahead of the curve. Invest in your personal and professional development to ensure you're always equipped to seize new opportunities. Practice strategic patience. While being offensive is about taking initiative, it's also about choosing the right moments to act. Develop the wisdom to know when to push forward aggressively and when to bide your time. By adopting a mindset of going on the offensive, you position yourself as a proactive force in your own life and career. This approach empowers you to create opportunities, overcome obstacles, and achieve your goals with greater speed and effectiveness. Remember, in the game of life, the most successful players are those who make things happen, not those who wait for things to happen to them. Chapter 25. Run your life like a business. Approaching your personal life with the strategic mindset of a business owner can lead to remarkable improvements in efficiency, goal achievement, and overall life satisfaction. This principle involves applying proven business concepts to your personal affairs, treating your life as if it were a company with you as the CEO. Begin by developing a clear personal mission statement and vision. Just as businesses have these guiding principles, articulate what you stand for and where you want to go in life. This clarity provides direction for all your decisions and actions. Implement strategic planning in your personal life. Regularly set short-term and long-term goals, breaking them down into actionable steps. Use methods like SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to ensure your objectives are clear and attainable. Conduct regular personal audits. Assess your assets, skills, relationships, resources, and liabilities, weaknesses, obstacles, periodically. This self-awareness allows you to leverage your strengths and address your weaknesses effectively. Manage your finances like a business. Create personal financial statements. Track your income and expenses meticulously and make informed decisions about investments and expenditures. Treat your personal finances with the same seriousness a business treats its budget. Invest in personal development as a business invests in R&D. Continuously upgrade your skills, knowledge, and capabilities. View learning as a crucial investment in your most important asset, yourself. Develop multiple streams of income. Just as businesses diversify their revenue sources, look for ways to create various income streams. This could include side hustles, investments, or passive income sources. Build and maintain a personal brand. In today's interconnected world, your reputation and how you present yourself are crucial. Cultivate a strong, consistent personal brand across all platforms and interactions. Implement efficient systems and processes in your daily life. Look for ways to streamline routine tasks, automate where possible, and eliminate time wasters. Efficiency in personal operations frees up time and energy for high-value activities. Practice effective time management. Use techniques like time blocking, prioritization matrices, and delegation to maximize your productivity. Treat your time as the valuable, limited resource it is. Build a strong personal network. Just as businesses rely on partnerships and collaborations, cultivate relationships that can support your personal and professional growth. Implement a personal board of advisors. Seek out mentors, coaches, or trusted friends who can provide objective advice and insights. Their diverse perspectives can be invaluable in making important life decisions. Practice risk management in your personal life. Identify potential risks to your goals and well-being and develop strategies to mitigate them. This could include insurance, emergency funds, or contingency plans. Cultivate a culture of excellence in your personal life. Set high standards for yourself in all areas, from work performance to personal relationships. Strive for continuous improvement and hold yourself accountable. Regularly innovate and adapt. Stay flexible and open to new ideas and approaches. The world is constantly changing, and your ability to innovate in your personal life will keep you ahead of the curve. By running your life like a business, you bring a level of intentionality, strategy, and professionalism to your personal affairs that can dramatically enhance your effectiveness and success. This approach helps you make the most of your resources, stay focused on your goals, and continuously improve and adapt. Remember, as the CEO of your life, every decision and action you take should align with your overall vision and contribute to your long-term success and fulfillment. Chapter 26. Stop wondering, start discovering. The shift from passive wondering to active discovering is a transformative mindset that can dramatically accelerate your personal and professional growth. This principle is about taking initiative to seek answers, gain experiences, and acquire knowledge firsthand, rather than remaining in a state of speculation or uncertainty. Begin by cultivating a mindset of curiosity coupled with action. Instead of merely pondering questions, commit to finding answers. This proactive approach turns idle thoughts into learning opportunities and potential breakthroughs. Develop the habit of immediate research. When a question or idea pops into your mind, don't let it linger unanswered. Use the vast resources available at your fingertips, books, the internet, experts in your network, to start finding answers immediately. Embrace experimentation as a way of life. Don't just theorize about possibilities, test them out. Whether it's a new business idea, a different approach to a problem, or a personal development technique, put it into practice and learn from the results. Adopt a learn-by-doing approach. Many skills and insights can only be truly gained through hands-on experience. Instead of wondering if you can do something, start doing it, even if imperfectly at first. The act of doing will teach you more than endless contemplation. Challenge your assumptions regularly. Don't take things at face value or rely solely on what you think you know. Actively seek out information that might contradict your current understanding. This habit of questioning and verifying leads to deeper, more accurate knowledge. Engage in active listening and questioning. When interacting with others, especially experts or those with different experiences, ask probing questions. Don't just wonder about their perspectives. Actively seek to understand them. Practice deliberate exploration. Set aside time regularly to explore new ideas, places, or skills. This could mean reading about unfamiliar topics, visiting new places, or trying out different activities. Make discovery a regular part of your routine. Develop a bias for action in the face of uncertainty. When you find yourself wondering about something, take immediate steps to gain clarity. This might involve reaching out to someone for advice, conducting a small experiment, or diving into research. Use technology as a tool for discovery. Leverage apps, online courses, virtual reality, and other technological tools to explore and learn about the world around you. Technology can open doors to discoveries that were once inaccessible. Cultivate a network of diverse individuals. Surround yourself with people from various backgrounds and expertise. Their diverse perspectives can provide insights and answers you might never have considered on your own. Document your discoveries. Keep a journal or blog of what you learn through your active discovery process. This not only reinforces your learning, but also creates a valuable resource for future reference and reflection. By shifting from wondering to discovering, you transform yourself from a passive observer into an active participant in your own growth and understanding of the world. This proactive approach to learning and experiencing life not only expands your knowledge and skills, but also opens up new opportunities and perspectives. It's a powerful way to enrich your life, accelerate your personal development, and uncover potential that you might never have realized through mere wondering. Remember, the answers to your questions and the fulfillment of your curiosity lie not in idle speculation, but in the active pursuit of discovery. Chapter 27. Influence the world around you. Developing the ability to influence the world around you is a powerful skill that can significantly enhance your personal and professional life. This principle is about understanding and leveraging your capacity to shape your environment, affect others positively, and create meaningful change. Start by cultivating self-awareness. Understand your strengths, values, and the unique perspective you bring to the table. This self-knowledge forms the foundation of authentic influence. Develop excellent communication skills. The ability to articulate your ideas clearly and persuasively is crucial for influencing others. Practice active listening, empathy, and tailoring your message to your audience. Build a strong personal brand. Your reputation and how others perceive you greatly affect your ability to influence. Consistently demonstrate integrity, reliability, and expertise in your field to build trust and credibility. Master the art of networking. Cultivate a diverse network of relationships. The more connections you have, the greater your potential sphere of influence. Focus on building genuine, mutually beneficial relationships. Lead by example. One of the most powerful ways to influence others is through your own actions. Embody the changes and values you wish to see in the world around you. Develop emotional intelligence. Understanding and managing your own emotions, as well as being able to read and respond to others' emotions, is crucial for effective influence. Practice the principle of reciprocity. Look for ways to add value to others' lives. When you consistently help and support others, they're more likely to be receptive to your ideas and requests. Become an expert in your field. Deep knowledge and expertise naturally command respect and influence. Continuously educate yourself and stay at the forefront of developments in your area of focus. Learn the art of persuasion. Study psychological principles of influence and persuasion. Understand how to frame arguments, use social proof, and appeal to both logic and emotion. Seek positions of leadership. Whether in your career, community organizations, or volunteer work, leadership roles naturally expand your sphere of influence. Be open to feedback and willing to adapt. Influence is a two-way street. Be receptive to input from others and flexible enough to adjust your approach when necessary. Create coalitions and alliances. Learn to bring people together around shared goals. Your ability to unite others towards a common purpose can greatly enhance your influence. Understand and respect cultural differences. In our global society, the ability to navigate and influence across cultural boundaries is increasingly important. Use your influence responsibly. Remember that with the power to influence comes the responsibility to do so ethically and for the greater good. By developing your ability to influence the world around you, you become a catalyst for positive change and a shaper of your own destiny. This skill allows you to navigate complex social and professional landscapes more effectively, achieve your goals more readily, and make a meaningful impact on your environment and the lives of others. Remember, true influence isn't about manipulation or force. It's about inspiring, guiding, and empowering others while working towards mutually beneficial outcomes. As you grow in your ability to influence, you'll find that your capacity to create the change you want to see in the world expands exponentially. Chapter 28. Become relentless. Becoming relentless is about cultivating an unwavering determination and persistence that propels you towards your goals, regardless of obstacles or setbacks. This mindset is a hallmark of highly successful individuals across all fields, driving them to push beyond limits and achieve extraordinary results. Start by clearly defining your goals and purpose. Having a strong, compelling why behind your actions fuels your relentless pursuit. This clarity of purpose will serve as your North Star, guiding you through challenges and keeping you focused. Develop an unshakable belief in yourself and your mission. Self-doubt is the enemy of relentlessness. Cultivate a deep-seated confidence in your abilities and the importance of your goals. This self-belief will be your foundation during tough times. Embrace discomfort as a sign of growth. Relentlessness often means pushing through pain, fatigue, and uncertainty. Train yourself to see these challenges not as barriers, but as necessary steps on the path to success. Create daily habits that reinforce your relentless mindset. This could include morning rituals that set a powerful tone for the day, regular goal reviews, or daily affirmations that strengthen your resolve. Learn to compartmentalize setbacks. A relentless individual doesn't let failures in one area bleed into others. Develop the ability to acknowledge setbacks, learn from them quickly, and move forward without losing momentum. Cultivate mental toughness through deliberate practice. Regularly put yourself in challenging situations that test your resolve. This could be through intense physical training, tackling difficult projects, or setting ambitious deadlines for yourself. Develop a high pain tolerance, both physical and mental. Understand that achieving great things often requires enduring discomfort. Train yourself to push through fatigue, criticism, and self-doubt. Practice extreme focus. Relentlessness requires the ability to shut out distractions and maintain laser-like concentration on your goals. Develop techniques to enhance your focus, such as meditation or time blocking. Surround yourself with other relentless individuals. Their energy and determination will reinforce your own. Seek out mentors and peers who embody this mindset and learn from their approaches. Continuously raise your standards. As you achieve goals, immediately set new, more challenging ones. This constant elevation prevents complacency and keeps you in a state of relentless growth. Develop a sense of urgency in everything you do. Approach each day as if it's critical to your success. This urgency combats procrastination and keeps you consistently moving forward. By embodying relentlessness, you set yourself apart in a world where many give up at the first sign of difficulty. This mindset transforms you into an unstoppable force, capable of achieving goals that others might deem impossible. Remember, relentlessness isn't about blind stubbornness. It's about intelligent persistence, strategic determination, and an unwavering commitment to your vision. It's about getting up one more time than you fall, pushing one step further when others would quit, and maintaining your drive when the initial excitement has long faded. Become relentless and watch as the barriers between you and your most ambitious dreams crumble in the face of your unyielding determination. Chapter 29. Build your legacy. Building your legacy is about creating a lasting impact that extends beyond your lifetime. It's the ultimate expression of your values, achievements, and the mark you leave on the world. This principle challenges you to think beyond short-term gains and consider the long-lasting effects of your actions and contributions. Start by defining what legacy means to you. Reflect deeply on what you want to be remembered for. This could be in terms of professional achievements, personal relationships, societal contributions, or a combination of these. Your definition of legacy will guide your long-term decisions and actions. Develop a clear vision of the impact you want to have. Visualize how you want the world to be different because of your existence. This vision will serve as a compass for your life's work and decisions. Cultivate expertise and excellence in your chosen field. Whatever area you decide to focus on, strive to become a master. Your legacy will be built on the depth and quality of your contributions, not just their quantity. Focus on creating value for others. A truly impactful legacy is one that improves the lives of others. Whether through your work, philanthropy, or personal relationships, consistently seek ways to add value to the world around you. Invest in the next generation. Mentoring, teaching, and nurturing young talent is a powerful way to extend your influence beyond your lifetime. Share your knowledge, experiences, and wisdom generously. Create something that outlasts you. This could be a business, a foundation, a body of work, or an idea that continues to influence others long after you're gone. Think in terms of building institutions or systems that can carry on your vision. Live your values consistently. Your legacy is as much about how you lived as what you achieved. Ensure that your daily actions align with the principles you want to be remembered for. Document your journey and insights. Write books, create content, or keep detailed journals. These records of your thoughts and experiences can provide valuable guidance and inspiration for future generations. Build strong, meaningful relationships. The impact you have on individuals can create a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate circle. Nurture deep connections and strive to positively influence the lives of those around you. Consider your environmental impact. In an age of increasing environmental awareness, consider how your actions and decisions affect the planet. Strive to leave a positive environmental legacy. Embrace innovation and forward thinking. Look for ways to contribute to progress and positive change in your field or community. Being at the forefront of positive developments can establish a legacy of innovation. Practice ethical leadership. If you're in a position of influence, use it responsibly. Make decisions that prioritize long-term benefits over short-term gains, setting an example of principled leadership. Cultivate resilience and adaptability. Building a lasting legacy requires the ability to overcome obstacles and adapt to changing circumstances, while staying true to your core mission. Think in terms of sustainability. Whether in business practices, personal projects, or community initiatives, focus on creating systems and solutions that can sustain themselves and continue to provide value over time. Regularly reflect and adjust. Periodically review your actions and their alignment with your desired legacy. Be willing to make course corrections to ensure you're on the right path. Remember, building your legacy is not about ego or self-aggrandizement. It's about making a meaningful, positive impact that continues to benefit others and inspire change long after you're gone. It requires a combination of vision, dedication, and a genuine desire to contribute to the greater good. By focusing on building your legacy, you elevate your life's work from mere personal success to something truly significant and enduring. Your legacy becomes a gift to future generations, a lasting testament to your values, and a continuation of your life's purpose beyond your years.